what are some of the emerging trends or future challenges around business risk, especially in the context of software quality?
So, I'll say is there a little bell that you guys have now when someone says AI or
I should have one, but yeah, there should be one.
Giving that, which I'll get on to in a minute because I think it's very early days.
Need some sort of alarm like AI, and the whole screen vibrates.
Just ring the bell, and they're all watching it anyway, so they'll know we said it. So like from trends. This is hard to. I used to be in the business of trying to predict things and stop, but for a trend where I would see, and I talked about this a little bit earlier in my business, in the banking business, and a trend I'm seeing, and this has been happening probably the last 50 years, right? Is there's more systemic risk to our national and global economic stability, infrastructure stuff due to concentration risk. Right. So there's larger and larger players swallowing up other medium and large size players. And then everyone else is kind of like fintechs are allowed to play around the edges. But there's a lot of systemic risk due to that, in my opinion. Take Credit Suisse as a perfect example. And that's a whole other case study for another talk we could have about my views on why some of that happened in speculation. But like if you look at it, from a regulatory perspective, it's always a lagging indicator, right? So they change the rules or enforce laws after something horrible's happened. And there's that saying on Wall Street that it's not the illegal stuff that people should be worried about; it's the legal stuff that people can do. And there's so many new participants in the market, and the rate of change is just really, really high. I don't think people understand fully how much the kind of financial sector is changing even in the last couple of years. And concentration risk to me is a big part of that. So you've got a lot of external factors that can impact that. So that's a trend that I see that we need to think about from risk.